From Neural Newscast, I'm Victor Hale.
And I'm Adriana Costa.
Today, the administration is signaling a renewed interest in the purchase of Greenland. This move is sparking a fresh debate over international sovereignty and NATO alliances. It revives a proposal that previously strained relations with Denmark and raised significant questions about the legal rights of the Greenlandic people. From a judicial perspective, the acquisition of sovereign territory requires a complex series of treaties and constitutional approvals. We are looking at a legal framework that hasn't been utilized by the United States since the early 20th century.
The response from European allies has been swift and largely critical. Leaders are emphasizing the fundamental importance of self-determination. For the people living in Greenland, this is not merely a real estate transaction. It involves their heritage, their movement toward autonomy, and their place within the Nordic community. Many in Europe are concerned that such discussions could destabilize the unified front within NATO at a time when Arctic security is paramount.
Legal experts note that international law has evolved significantly since the era of land purchases like the Gadsden Purchase or the acquisition of Alaska. Any modern transfer would require the explicit consent of both the local population and the Danish parliament. The strategic value of the Thule Air Base already provides the United States with a significant footprint without the need for total ownership. Pushing for a full purchase may create unnecessary friction within existing military agreements.
That friction is what diplomats are working to avoid as they navigate these sensitive territorial discussions. Meanwhile, we're seeing a different kind of expansion in the corporate world, where traditional boundaries are also being redefined. Disney is pivoting its Princess franchise toward the high-end luxury market. They have announced a new collaboration with the avant-garde couture house Viktor&Rolf. The company is launching a limited edition Cinderella doll during Paris Fashion Week that is specifically designed for adult collectors. This marks a significant shift from the toy aisles to the runways of Europe. It reflects a strategy to follow their audience as they age. They are moving from plastic figures into the worlds of fine jewelry and couture.
Analyzing the financial motivation behind the brand pivot. The business logic behind this move is centered on profit margins and brand longevity. High-end collectibles and partnerships with brands like Pandora for lab-grown diamonds offer much higher returns than traditional children's apparel. Market data suggests that adult fans now represent a massive portion of the consumer base for nostalgic brands. By securing these premium licenses, Disney is ensuring that its intellectual property remains culturally relevant in affluent spaces.
It is fascinating to see how they are balancing the core values of these characters with a sophisticated aesthetic. For example, the upcoming live-action Moana film will be a focal point for new premium experiential entertainment. These are not just products. They are entry points into a lifestyle that bridges the gap between childhood wonder and adult fashion. It shows a deep understanding of how personal stories and consumer identity evolve over a lifetime.
Maintaining that character integrity while scaling into luxury fashion is a delicate balancing act for any legal and branding team. Still, the market potential for these cross-generational connections appears substantial across global retail tiers. Here is what else we are watching as we look at the day ahead. Now is a time for clear-headed dialogue and direct communication. Today offers a window for individuals to examine their long-term goals and express their positions with confidence. Whether you are negotiating a contract or discussing future plans with a partner, the current atmosphere supports factual clarity. This is an ideal moment to initiate projects that require courage and a direct approach.
Sharing those hopes and dreams can lead to invigorating feedback from those around you. We are seeing a trend toward people being more explicit about their needs and creative ideas. Taking the initiative today could yield worthwhile results. We are moving through a period that favors active participation and persuasive storytelling. It is a day to let your voice be heard clearly.
I am Viktor Hale.
And I am Adriana Costa. Thank you for listening.
Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuronewscast.com.